Hey there guys, and welcome back to more Syrup and the Ultimate Sweet, and oh my god, Gumdrop has a new costume on the main screen after that ending we had. Oh my god, that's wonderful, that's a lovely touch. So I don't really know where we're gonna go from here, because we finished one ending, so are we just gonna, I think we can probably just go back and try some of these other choices, probably. I think we're probably just gonna go through these in reverse order, because we'll get the shortest branches that we haven't taken care of out of the way first, and then the longer branches after that. Does that sound sensical? Does that work? I think so. So let's pick up from where we got to the crystal ball, how about? Let's see what happens if Syrup never finds out that Pastille made Gumdrop. It doesn't matter. I think I know what it might be, and I don't need to see it. What I really need is some sleep. Good night, store. Syrup had no trouble at all falling asleep that night. Whatever was on the crystal ball, she decided, wasn't important to her. The only thing that mattered now was the ultimate sweet. Okay, so I wonder, I don't know if we'll get the travel ending or not after this, but we'll see. So, how was it? It's the best thing I've ever tasted, oh my god. Thank you for making the ultimate sweet, I thought you forgot. Serving Mastille... Mastille. That's a short name. Serving Mastille is my ultimate purpose! Skip through a bit of that. Remember, it's something important I've got to do. She's in a hurry. I wonder if that wasn't just a lame excuse to run off and she actually has someplace to be.
Syrup is a very mysterious person.
Ooh, back to the Chocolate Brothers, okay. So what do you say? With a luxury treat this good, there's a ton of money to be made, don't you think? Oh, most certainly, Candy Alchemist. By the sound of it, you're looking at us as investors for your little shop, eh? That's right. Came up with the idea last night. I make the candy, you guys fund and distribute the product, everybody gets richer. We would be fools to decline, considering this promising sample you've provided us. What say you, brother? I concur, Candy Alchemist Syrup. We would be honored to do business with talent of your caliber. Oh my god, the shutter shades. With that, Syrup very quickly climbed the ladder of success, becoming one of the richest people in the world. Good for you! With no distracting personal relationships to hold her back, she was able to live a glamorous life of self-indulgence, providing deliciousness across many nations. If money could buy happiness, she has certainly done it. Way to go. Syrup end. I'm guessing this is the she can do it on her own ending, which I thought I would have to work a little harder to get, but I guess I didn't.
Oh, you go, Syrup. You're a strong, independent woman who don't need no other woman.
Okay. Oh, great. That's perfect. I love it. Oh, yes. I don't think I showed the credits last time. Thank you to everyone who made this game. Yay. It's on the menu screen now. Oh. Nami, you're wonderful. Let me just see what the ending says. Syrup, disinterested in all the people around her, puts all her energy into capitalism. Now she's super rich. And of course, Gumdrop end is Syrup and Gumdrop travel the world together to strengthen their bond. Aww. I like these little descriptions that they have. It makes it makes it feel all the more satisfying to get an ending. Can't get over that. Oh my god. Alright, next one. So we're done with this. We don't need to visit this page anymore. Back to Mount Sorbet. What happens if we go up here? Oh, but this averts the Butterscotch path. Oh, that was so sweet, though. But she can deal for now, how about? You should have dressed for the weather. This is what happens when you get overconfident.
Shut up! I'll make it. You need me for this, right? Ah! He came back with more!
Time to go.
Ah!
Syrup and Butterscotch escape to the frozen cave. Hey, you alright?
No, this is awful. I should have stayed home with Toffee. We're safe and warm.
Okay, so we've gone through this. This is where the Cremilla thrives in.
Syrup, don't leave me alone.
found the things. Grab some of the fruit. This is an alternate branch within a branch. I wonder if that affects things. Let's take all we can carry, how about then? Yeah, I definitely never want to go on another trip like this with you, so I might as well make this one worth the effort. Aww. Alright, magic the ice away so we can get out of here.
Right. Take this!
Okay, so she doesn't melt the ice. Skip until... Ah! Okay, so that doesn't change up until this point, I guess. So we go through that whole thing. Oh no, we have to say I hate you. Alright. I have nothing to say to you.
Was there any other way out?
Do you think I would have come back if there was? I can't believe you'd lie about literally everything just to make yourself look better. I should never have trusted you to come all the way here with me. Sarah, stop being so mean.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you'd better be sorry. We're gonna die here because you're too unstable to break us out.
I'm not happy about it either. Yelling at me isn't gonna make my magic suddenly work, you know.
Whatever. The air only seemed to get colder and colder in that cavern. Oh, unable to reconcile their differences, the pair sat across from each other in silence. Hours passed, and it was becoming difficult to stay conscious. But just before the two of them drifted off to sleep, they heard some faint yet familiar voices just beyond the wall of ice. The trail ends here, at this suspicious-looking ice formation.
Which means we found them, right?
If they're beyond this thing, it might take some time to break through.
Don't worry, I'll take care of that.
Oh, I didn't realize you're... Of course we know what that means. What happened?
Syrup has awoken! Thank goodness!
Oh, Bastille, your winter outfit! Ah! Glad to see you're still alive. Promise me you'll never go off and do something this dangerous again, okay? Well, how'd you know where to find me?
As soon as I was able to move again, I rushed straight home to Master Bastille to inform him of your mission with Butterscotch. I am so sorry I could not keep this secret, but I was only because I was very worried you might end up frozen like I had been. I didn't know what that happened to you.
It's a good thing she was in such a hurry. We almost didn't find you two in time. I warned you about the witch. You should have been more careful.
What matters is that Syrup is no longer unmoving. I can tell you that being frozen solid is very uncomfortable.
It's not as threatening for you, though. No matter how long you freeze for, you'll be fine when you thaw out again. Humans don't have that advantage.
That is a very scary thought. Getting along with Syrup would be very tough if she could not come back from being frozen.
You're right. I'm really thankful you were in such a hurry to come get me. Good work, Gumdrop.
Master Bastille is the one to thank, along with Miss Treat for being so helpful.
Please don't put Miss in front of my name. Hold on a second. I've got a question.
What is it?
I'm pretty sure that wall of ice would have taken way too long to break through normally. So, how'd you do it? Oh, we managed somehow. Now you get some rest. We'll make you some soup, and once you're feeling up to it, we can head back, alright? Yeah, sure. Hey.
Hey, I'm sorry. It's my fault. If not for your friends.
Okay, we got another branch. So many I love that this game has all these little choices. It's not just a series of like, oh, this obviously leads here, and this obviously leads here. Like, now that I see how many branches there are, I'm surprised there's only 10 endings. Let's see where this leads then. No, wait, no, I don't want to quit to the menu. I want to return. There we go. So let's say, well, let's rip the band-aid off and get the hate one over with first. I won't forgive you. You're still the worst for nearly letting us both die.
Syrup! Oh no, are you sick?
Just let me sleep it off. The spiteful alchemist closed her eyes, becoming suddenly aware of her intense fever. Her skin felt hot, but there was a frigid emptiness in her chest. Perhaps the cold had frozen her heart. Soon she fell into a deep slumber, never to awaken again. Aw. Worst end. Oh, great. Well, at least we got that out of the way. Oh, great. Oh, it doesn't actually appear until then. Okay. There we go. Alright, now what does it say? Worst end. Syrup's heart completely froze over. How could you be so cruel? I wanted to get all the endings, I'm sorry. Let's be nicer. There we go. Don't worry about it. I want to apologize, too, for lashing out back there.
I understand. I would have been mad at me, too. Don't need to apologize for anything. I'm the one who messed up.
Yeah, well, it all worked out in the end. Let's call it even and forget it ever happened, okay?
Okay.
As soon as Syrup felt up to it, everyone said goodbye to Treat and made their way home. Pastille heads back to the store on his own after Syrup decides to return Butterscotch to her cottage, followed by a very insistent Gumdrop.
Toffee, I'm home. Our mission was a success.
Oh, your spell. Okay, we've been through this. Ah!
Yeah, well, everything turned out okay. Don't worry about it.
Anyway, shouldn't keep Gumdrop waiting outside. See ya.
Hey, before you go, there's one more thing I should tell you about. Promise you won't hate me?
Okay, so this is where she reveals the thing about the crystal ball, gives her the crystal ball, and we get back to Atelier Suites. Welcome home. Considering everything that happened, I've got to insist that you take it easy tonight. No can do, Pastille. There's a reason I risked my life today, and I'm gonna see to it that this special treat gets made. Gumdrop never told me what exactly it was you two were after, only that it was something important.
It is syrups to present to you, Master Pastille. Out of respect, I could not dare ruin the surprise.
Alright. Just remember not to push yourself too hard. Go to bed at a reasonable time. I don't need you giving me a bedtime. I'll sleep when it's done.
Syrup's enthusiasm for desserts is unmatched. Let us begin our work.
Okay, so they work on the ultimate sweet and they make it overnight. We did good, dumb drop. Dumb drop. She's not that dumb. She's just inexperienced.
I am glad I could be of assistance. I cannot wait for Master Pastille to try it.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna go pass out.
Roger that. I will see you in the morning.
So we got here. Do we still get the Gumdrop end and the syrup end from here? Because we did make up with, Butterscotch. Let me just see. Looking at the crystal ball, skip from here. I think we get the Gumdrop still. Yeah, we still get the Gumdrop ending from there. Doesn't matter. And we still get the syrup ending from there. Okay, that's good to know. So the only other ending down that path was the worst ending. So at least we got it. At least it's on our list now. Alright, now, further back even, to Butterscotch's cottage. What choice was this? Okay, so this is don't let her help on the mountain. Oh, I wonder if she's going to die without Butterscotch's help. Or maybe this is the way to get the treat ending? I don't know. If there is a treat ending. I suddenly do not feel like it. Maybe I'll risk going alone. Or wait, what was the dialogue before that?
Give me a taste of whatever it is you're planning on making.
I don't feel like it. Maybe I'll risk going alone.
No way! I'm way too invested in this idea now. You have to let me come along.
Oh, fine. I need magic anyway. Okay, so that is a non-choice. Let's go get your candy back. And we still... Okay, yeah, no, nothing is different from that choice. That is an illusion of choice. So let's go back even further then. How about this? Okay, so we can sell it to the Chocolate Brothers, maybe.
Would you perhaps be interested in selling this one? She's quite adorable.
I don't know. What's she worth to you? Depending on the number, I might be interested. Sigh, that's horrible. We just gave her a name. We're not selling her.
If I could not stay here with Syrup, it would become very difficult to complete my goal.
Which we know what her goal is now, so yeah, that would be. Are you quite certain? We'd like to remind you that money is no object for us. Sorry, we need her here. What a shame. Golems are said to be such excellent servants. You two can magic make one yourselves. Okay, so that is a non-choice, but we do find another branching choice here. Let's save here then. Okay. And let's see what happens if we say working with you. Lending you a hand running the storefront, maybe? Or what? Alright, let's pick working with you and let's read what came before. I'll drag it out of her some way or another.
To change the subject, I'm surprised to see you out of that basement during store hours. Was there any particular reason for that?
Lending you a hand running the storefront, maybe?
Very funny.
No joke, dude.
You'd actually help with all the work you usually push off on me because you hate doing it? Is there something you want?
Just to spend some time with my bestest buddy, Pastille. Come on, is it that weird for me to take a break from candy making to help with the candy shopkeeping?
Honestly, yes.
Well, maybe I just want a little change of pace. Is it okay if I work with you for one afternoon?
Your people skills are lacking. You never remember where any of the inventory goes, and whenever you clean anything, I always have to go over it a second time.
Then make me better at all those things. I already made up my mind, so no whining about what an awful job I do.
If you insist.
5 minutes later.
No, I told you to put the gumballs next to the jawbreakers. A little kid might hurt themselves.
So their fault for being an idiot kid. I can sympathize with the sentiment given some of the kids I run into in my day job.
This is why we keep you in the basement. You're a danger to society.
Little do you know, I've been poisoning the candy all along. I am dangerous no matter where you put me.
Please don't joke about that. It's going to haunt me with every sale we make.
Yeah. Since I'm already screwing up your precious shelves, got anything for me to clean instead?
Thanks to Gumdrop's help, everything's extra clean already. How about I make a list of candies we're running a little low on and you could just go downstairs to...
Stop, I get it. Let me finish this job the way you want me to, at least. Then I'll be out of your hair.
You actually put everything where it should go. I've never been more proud of you than in this moment, Sai.
Aw. See, I can be helpful when I put my mind to it. Still glad you're in charge of all the things instead of me, though.
Let's just say the store would be in deep trouble if we
Traded jobs. Yeah, that we know. We have seen this firsthand.
I don't know the first thing about making candy. Speaking of candy, I wanted to thank you.
What for?
Even though you have your issues with anything and everything magical, you're still letting Gumdrop work with us. I know you didn't like it at first, but now you're letting her stay here, so thanks.
I don't know, you're making it sound like I approve of her now.
So you'd still rather she wasn't around?
In case she's trying to hurt my business, yes. I'd rather not endanger her store. But if she's not, then sorry, I was wrong. Can you really blame me for being suspicious, though?
No, of course not. I'm just glad to see that despite everything, you're finally letting someone new into your life.
More accurately, she busted in out of nowhere like a giant sugary pest. I didn't think I'd ever be annoyed by candy, but here we are.
Oh, don't say that. She's a golem. That means all she can do is follow orders from her creator.
And what do you think those orders were? She hasn't stolen from us yet, but she could just be trying to gain our trust before the lethal strike.
Spending all your time worrying about how she's going to betray you isn't a very good way to live your life.
True, but I'm keeping my guard up for now.
That's no way to make friends.
I'm not looking to make any friends. I've already got you. Isn't that enough?
Sai, to be honest, I'm tired of watching you scare everyone off with your attitude. I know you're sensitive.
I'm not sensitive. You're sensitive.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. You just...
Are you hungry? I'm kind of hungry. I'm gonna go back and bring us some lunch, okay? Bye.
And she ran away. Always does. Oh, poor Pastille. I don't know if we're gonna get a romance ending with him or not, because, like, in order to focus on him, we have to not focus on other people, and that's not what he wants us to do. So I don't know if
Well, there must be a Pastille ending, because there should be an ending for all the main characters. Oh, so we found Butterscotch outside the store. That's not different. Ah, here we go. That came from our choice before. Perhaps you've come to sell your golem to us against your friend's wishes. Ooh, maybe.
Syrup, say it is not so.
No contraction there. I like the touch. Actually, I didn't expect to run into you here, so no. You didn't expect it. Our family owns this library, dear. You ought to have known that. Certainly have lived here long enough by now. We're always dilly-dallying, so if you're looking for something in particular, allow us to direct you to the proper shelves. So we need information on the plant. Now I wonder if this is one of those visual novels where even if you take the same choices, the earlier choices you made affect where you're going. We made some significantly different choices with Pastille and the Chocolate Brothers. I'm gonna see if that affects what we do if we go forward from here. So I'll be right back if nothing changes. Yeah, nothing changed. I still got one of the two endings we got before, so that's probably nothing. So what happens if we say leaving? Surprised to see you out of the basement. Any particular reason for that? Yeah, I was planning on going out today. Would've left sooner if I hadn't gotten caught talking to everyone. Thanks for that. Alright, enjoy the sunshine. Maybe it'll make you a little less grouchy. Don't count on it. Nope, it just takes us straight to here. Oh, something changed. After this, it stopped on this line. So, let's see. So Pastille turns out to actually be a witch. Damn it, what am I supposed to do with this information? Why would he make me a fake friend? Why would he hide all his talent and waste his time working here? Who am I supposed to even talk to about all this? Should I just go return this thing? Oh, this is different. So this is what happens after you say leaving earlier. Otherwise, the other choices I made getting to here were,
What do you know? It's the Candy Alchemist, nya? What are you doing here at this hour?
Is Butterscotch awake? I came to give this back.
Master is fast asleep. Were you hoping you could talk to her, nya?
No, I figured she'd be asleep, so...
But you still came all the way here in the middle of the night.
It's not like I'd be able to fall asleep anyway. Well, here's your crystal ball. I'll be back tomorrow with the ultimate sweet.
Leaving so soon? I thought we could have a little chat while you're here, nya?
Alright, Kat, what do you want to talk about then?
There's plenty to say. For instance, you know Master's secret now. She works pretty hard to keep up appearances, so that's kind of a big deal, nya?
Yeah, I guess. Why do you think people hide things that are such a big part of themselves?
Master does it because she cares a lot about what other people think of her.
Especially when it's the opinion of someone she cares about, right?
Precisely. She's really sensitive, so when someone doesn't like her, she goes out of her way to prove how great she is. It's annoying because she's already perfectly fine to begin with. The way I see it, if someone doesn't like you, you just have to let them be that way. But as long as she disagrees, she'll keep overcompensating and hiding behind that spell. I think what you said might have helped her a lot, though, so thanks, nya?
I didn't do much.
Still, if she's more confident now, that means I can relax. I won't have to knock her enemies down a peg to protect her feelings all the time.
How long has she been like this?
Since before I became her familiar, she's always been putting on a front, but you don't have to look very hard to see that she's a complete wreck.
At first, I followed her because I thought it'd be entertaining to watch someone like that. But somehow I became her guardian instead. Aw, Toffee, you're kind of a sweetheart. You know that? What? You got something to say about it? I was just thinking it's funny that you stopped saying nya for once.
Meow wow, can't drop the shtick for a serious conversation? This is the last time I open up to you, nya.
So it's a shtick. That's kind of great, actually. Someone acknowledging that they're not just, like, that they don't have a speech impediment or that this isn't part of their, like, cat species thing. Sorry, I do feel a little better after talking to you, though, so thanks, Toffee.
No problem. Now go get some rest. It's really late, nya.
Feeling more at ease after that little chat, Syrup returns home as exhaustion finally hits her. I like that little illustration there. It's kind of cute. Tomorrow's the day they can finally taste the ultimate sweet. So, how is it? It's the best thing I've ever tasted!
Syrup is a very mysterious person.
Why is it so hard to say, hey, I know your secret? I've got better things to do than confront him about it anyway. Yeah, who cares? I'll just keep pretending it never happened. Later, store. Oh no, we are going to sell her. Aww. Alright, well, fine then. So what do you say? With a luxury this good, there's a ton of money to be made, don't you think? Or no, wait, she's talking about the ultimate sweet. We did this already. Okay. It'd be kind of funny, though, if after all this, she really does sell Gumdrop after all. Okay, so we got the syrup ending. Wait, we got the syrup ending even though we selected, find out about the crystal ball thing. That's interesting. I guess we didn't get enough Gumdrop points on that run, which tells me that our choices, even though they may lead down the same path, do affect what we do and what we get still. I'm kind of disappointed that didn't lead to a Toffee ending, though. Anyways, I've been playing for a while, so I'm gonna call it there, and I will see you guys in the next episode.